Hi everyone, Adam here, and today I'm just going to give my thoughts on the first episode of The Last of Us television show. And this episode is titled When You're Lost in the Darkness, and this stars Pedro Pascal as Joel Miller, Bella Ramsey as Ella Williams, Nico Parker as Sarah Miller, John Hannah as Dr. Newman, Mel Dandridge, who plays Marlene, a role she's reprising from the video game. And this episode's directed by Craig Mazin. So this episode basically retells the story of the early part of the game with Sarah and Joel. So this episode covers pretty much the first part of the video game with the outbreak happening. Sarah's fate, if you've played the video game, you know what happens to Sarah. In my opinion, one of the saddest moments in video games, and pretty sad in this as well. But they do expand the relationship between Sarah and Joel a bit more than what was in the game. Obviously they got more time to do it in a TV show. Another interesting thing, the outbreak day, there's parts of this show, there are some scenes lifted directly from the game, but they've also made it bigger, especially during the outbreak night, I guess we'll call it, where some of it's just like the game, but they've able to make it bigger and see other things they weren't able to do in the game. So the story is about after a devastating loss by Joel Miller, 20 years later after a worldwide pandemic, society has pretty much gone to crap. Yeah, people just trying to living in a quarantine zone, trying to get by. When Joel is offered a job he reluctantly takes, which is to take a young girl named Ellie out of the quarantine zone and to the faction called the Fireflies. Yeah, so this is like, if you've played the game, this is very early in the game. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say I do like the performances of Pedro Pascal. His take on Joel is pretty interesting. It's not bad. I think his performance was great. You could feel the bitterness and the anger. Somebody who's pretty much just given up. And I also thought Bella Ramsey did a great job, still the foul-mouthed Ellie from the video game. Yeah, I mean, we soon discover that Ellie is hiding a secret from Joel and the partner he's traveling with, Tess. I thought this was really great. It's definitely one of the most faithful adaptations of a video game I've seen. It stays pretty much true to the video game, but it also expands on what happened in the video game. And we're able to learn more about this world. I think all the performances are pretty solid, well shot, and it's got the same composer from the video game, so if you played the video game there's a familiar feel to it. And I know online some people say they don't really look like Joel and Ellie from the video games, but to me that doesn't matter. Here's the thing, they're never going to ever look 100% like their video game counterparts, but their performances are fantastic, I thought, and they capture the spirit of the characters while doing their own thing, and I think that's the best thing to do with this type of adaptation. And even though I've played the game quite a few times, I'm still interested to see where this story goes. If you're somebody who's never played the game and you watch this, what did you think of it too? Yeah, so far I've been impressed by the first episode, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Alright, let us know what you think of The Last of Us TV show. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.